You might be wondering what a harmonium is doing here. Well, we're going to meet someone who started singing from the age of 12. She's also a really well-established music teacher, also a trained Indian classical singer. She is Sandhya Rao Padakare. Welcome to another episode of Showcase on Sevens TV. Let's get to go and meet her.
Welcome Sandhya, welcome to the show of Showcase on Sevens TV. We're extremely happy to have you with us here today.
Thank you, Shobha. Thank you, Sevens TV as well, for having me on this show.
Most welcome. We are actually excited to know about your journey. Let's start from the very beginning. How did you get into singing?
I was told by my parents that as a child, when I used to go to Kindi, I used to sing some nursery rhymes really pretty well, and so one of the teachers there told my mom that she's got the talent and you've got to help her, get her trained as soon as possible.
That's sweet.
But maybe that was too early, but I actually got into learning music formally at the age of 12, which was a hobby.
Was it Carnatic or Hindustani, or what was that you got into?
Oh, it was Hindustani Hindustani vocals.
Hindustani vocal is one of the forms of Indian classical music.
Yes, absolutely. And I started learning, like I said, at the age of 12, and it was a hobby for me initially because I was a kid then, learning with my friends, which later on became my passion. And then I took it up professionally as well, got myself trained under very good gurus. I've been very fortunate to have one of the best gurus in my life.
So Sandhya, you graduated in music?
Yes, I've done my diploma in music from University of Bombay, and I think it was a very intense course, and I've learned a lot there.
So in Bombay, which is the current Mumbai,
True.
You have collaborated with a lot of celebrities.
Yes.
So can we know a little more about it?
I actually started with Sunil Dutt Sahab when he wanted to organize events as fundraisers for Cancer Society. And then,
so when you're talking about events, is it all music based?
Yes, they were all musical events, events. And then later after that, I was helping in production with Jackie Shroff's production house, where we made awareness films for thalassemia.
And there was something about Meera,
yes,
that you were a part of?
Yes, I was creative in charge for the historical series Meerabai, which was produced by UTV, and I have sung all the songs as well.
Wow.
In that. Yeah, that was an experience. That
must have been a lovely experience.
Oh,
yeah.
A beautiful experience. Also, having 70 people on sets is not easy, but still a wonderful experience, though.
So, having established so much in India, what made you move to New Zealand?
Moving to New Zealand, I think, was one of the best decisions we took in our lives. But yes, this question has always come up whenever I've met people, that what made you come here with so much to do there. But I think with all my achievements, the one thing which I always, not regretted, but always felt that I'd never given time to my family. Because production is such a place where you have no timings of your work. You just go doing it and just work.
True.
Yeah, although the end is so beautiful when you see the whole creative thing on screen, it is wonderful, but then I know that I was always looking for that little time which I could spend with my children, my husband, my mom, everybody, which I think after coming here, I've enjoyed the most.
I think all of us are really enjoying the life in New Zealand. There is a way we can balance the profession and personal life.
Absolutely.
It's so beautiful. So tell us a little about the journey in New Zealand. So once you moved here, you're an absolute stranger.
Absolutely.
So it's literally like starting from scratch.
Yes.
So how did you get yourself established here?
To be very honest, when I came here, it was a bit of a struggle. For 2 years almost, I never got to perform anywhere, nor was I successful in starting my school. But it was all thanks to Bharatiya Samaj chairperson Jeet Sachdev and Rupa Sachdev, who actually helped me to start performing here for senior citizens. So and that's how the whole thing started. And I think
People started knowing you as a singer.
Yes. So it's like, I think I really owe a lot to them. And what I'm today is because of both of them. They've supported me a lot.
And Sandhya now has a school called Swar Sadhana, which is completely a music school. And I think you have 3 branches now.
Yes, yes. I started the Swar Sadhana music school or academy of music in 2008. And my only aim was actually, when I've learned so much and I've got so much with me, is to pass on whatever my gurus have given me, the way they have trained me, to pass that beautiful art to youngsters or anyone who would be seriously wanting to know more about this divine art.
Yeah, absolutely, because music is a form of art which is simply divine and it connects with the soul.
Yes.
So I'm really glad that you're doing this. What is the type of music that you focus out here?
I focus mainly on training everybody in Hindustani classical vocal, because that is the main and that's the base. If that is strong, you can sing anything, whether it's Bollywood, ghazals, bhajans, anything.
The adaptability automatically comes.
Yes, adaptability, then your intonation, your, tal and sur, what we call. Yeah, all that just comes in with the classical music.
That's simply beautiful.
Yeah.
What was the source of inspiration, Sandhya, for you?
To start this school, or?
Yeah, to be a singer, to start the school. Did you have anybody in the family?
My mother used to learn classical music, but she never ventured into any professional performances or anything. And she always tells me that the day I started learning music and got into it seriously, that was the day she stopped. And I don't know why, but she stopped. Yeah, but in my entire family, there is nobody who has actually ventured out of their homes into the entertainment industry.
That's really surprising, in spite of that you have established yourself so well.
Yeah, but it took me a lot of years, a lot of effort, because I had to actually face so many challenges, not knowing anybody in the industry. But I think I've been blessed by a good voice, which actually helped me to put my foot there and and establish myself to some extent.
Yeah, Sandhya is I can call a little sweet nightingale.
Oh, that's so nice of you, Shobha.
And Sandhya, you were talking about challenges.
Yeah.
If I have to ask you one main challenge that you have faced, which you can often think and leave a sigh of relief that yes, I did it.
I think the main challenge there would be not having a godfather, which doesn't really help.
Yeah.
And then you have to find ways to get into the industry with a good conscience.
Absolutely, that's very important.
Yeah. And regarding my academy, my Guruji always used to tell me that you should teach because you would be a good teacher. And I was like, oh no, I don't have that patience. But then he actually started sending juniors to me in Bombay and said, you get them trained to this level and then I'll take them on. And that's when I felt, no, it's a wonderful experience sharing whatever you have.
Yes.
And that's why I wanted to start.
It's giving the knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was my dad's dream as well, that I have an academy of my own and I do something about whatever I've learned. And that's what basically I'm doing with Swar Sadhana, is imparting the knowledge given to me by my gurus and seeing to it that my students understand and do well.
That's so beautiful. We are going to, in a few moments, we are going to hear Sandhya and her students render a small little song or a couple of lines for the Sevens TV viewers.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. I think it's much easier than facing the camera and talking.
Satya, could you also tell us who are your students, like what type of a profile?
I do have students of all ages, but at the same time, I'm concentrating more on younger kids from the age of 5 and 7, and of course the youngsters, say about 15, 20-year-olds. But I'm quite happy and proud to say that I have some fantastic students, beautiful students. They're so good, and they've all started at the age of 7, and today
That's
they are
so sweet.
And they are about in year 11, 12, 13, and some even have finished their uni and have started working. So they are with me for last 10 to 12 years.
So it's literally like having so many children and growing up.
Absolutely, they're all my kids.
Sandhya, you've been doing quite a lot of events out here in Auckland.
We've been doing this in Auckland, and we started this in 2006 actually. And
You moved here in 2004?
2003.
Okay.
Yeah. We started in 2006. We started Bollywood events because I have been in this field in India, and I always felt that,
Especially from Mumbai.
yeah, I always felt that I'm losing and missing out on something. So even if it's small, but you know, I was really satisfied doing it. And along with me, the backbone of all my events was my husband Sanjay. He used to form. They were all his themes, and everything was decided by him with songs and everything.
That's so lovely.
Yeah, and it was such a great support that we had almost all sold out events. They were totally very, very successful, and we still continue doing it under the banner of Sunehri Yaadein. And we have started since last 4-5 years. We've started having this show as a fundraiser for different charities.
That's amazing, Sandhya, and we wish you all the very best in all your ventures.
Thank you so much.
I see that what you are inculcating is on lines of the Guru Shishya Parampara,
Absolutely,
more than having a
absolutely.
commercial music school out here.
Absolutely, because I think music is divine. Music is for the soul.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be commercialized.
It's so beautiful to meet Sandhya with such a mindset
Same here,
in
same
the present
here.
age.
You have a wonderful voice, I told you.
She's trying to make me a singer. Probably. I could try it out, Sandhya, with your motivation.
But don't get me to dance. Although I've learned Bharatanatyam for 8 years. Before
So we stick to our talents of me dancing and her singing. I think that would work out perfect.
Absolutely.
So on this note, thank you very much for being with us, and we look forward to hearing you and your students now.
Okay, Hitanshi and Siddhi, let's sing God Malhar now. Room jhoom badarwa barse, room jhoom badarwa barse, दामिनी दम के पावन चले, दामिनी दम के पावन चले, पापी पपीहा पियो पियो करे, रूम झूम बदरवा बरसे.
That was simply amazing. I'm sure all of us enjoyed. And we look forward to a lot more. Being a part in the events, probably seeing
yes,
you up
sure.
on stage.
Absolutely.
And thanks for sharing your knowledge of singing, and we wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Shobha, and thank you, Sevens TV, for having me and my students here. And we hope to entertain the community and all of you over and over again. And please be there for our events as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandhya.
Well, that was a very musically interesting journey. For more such exciting episodes of Showcase, keep an eye out on Sevens TV. Until next time, this is Bharti signing out.